Hey, this is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions. I'm taking a walk here after assisting a client in their SWOT analysis, and I didn't stay I wasn't able to stay for the whole SWOT analysis, but I gotta tell you, it's important work, but it's hard work. If you don't know what SWOT is, SWOT is an acronym that stands for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. And you know the great old interviewers' questions. What's your greatest strength? What's your greatest weakness? Those are hard to answer in the moment, you know. But then you sit down and you analyze yourself, and you analyze your company. What are your company's greatest strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats, and how can we maximize the strengths and opportunities? How can we take advantage of those and continue moving on? And how can we learn from our weaknesses? How can we proactively respond to our threats so that we mitigate those? We can't get rid of all threats, and we can't see all threats, but the ones we can see, we can prepare for, right? So, some good work today. The client, I say it's a client, they work with us in, help them design their projects. They're doing their SWOT analysis as a team. It's a place where the team has to be gelled together nicely. You have to be able to be honest with each other. You have to have a bit of a thick skin. Nope, don't want to eat those berries. You have to, not thick skin, but confidence that you know what you're doing, and be able to take constructive criticism, so that you can learn, so that you can grow in your role of what you're doing for the company as well. And then honesty. It's hard to be honest sometimes, particularly in a public setting like that, and be like, hey man, I think that we really could grow in this area, and to say that, when you're an employee, to say that to your managers and your employers, honesty is really important. I'm going to turn around and head back now. But when is the last time you've analyzed your company? I know it's been a little while for myself, and I need to do that. And I've seen some opportunities growing, but I haven't really leveraged those and maximized those opportunities. I've seen some weaknesses, and I'm not sure how to attack those yet. And I do see some threats as well, but a thought hit me today after a phone call that instead of seeing it as a threat, I could turn it into an opportunity. And I may not be able to get the whole pie, so to speak, but if I can take a fraction of the pie, of this pie, and understand there's more pies coming by working with that threat, changing the idea of a threat into an opportunity, then I start seeing that there's a lot more pies available. And if I take a fraction of this pie, then this one pie, I might be able to get some fractions of a dozen other pies too. So that's gonna, I think, in the future, help diversify, help grow, help stability, and just all around make things better. So I challenge you, get somebody who can facilitate your meeting, because it's really good if everyone's participating from the top down, really focused, really participating, really involved in this process. And so the facilitator can be a neutral party that can help, that can guide, that can lead it, and really get a lot done. If you have any questions about SWOT or thoughts about this, go ahead and leave comments. I'd love to hear what your experiences with SWOT has been, what you think you have learned from it, or if you've got tips and advice to manage a SWOT meeting that other followers, other readers can learn from as well, that's great too. But anyway, hey, this is Tim from Design Build Solutions. Just relaxing a little bit before I go on to my next task and clearing my mind. I hope you have a great day, great week. I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.